The Hometown Heroes Act provides an exclusion of up to $15,000 from retirement income on Maryland taxes. It's for retired emergency responders. Now, the governor sponsored the bill, and it was a key point in his first State of the State address. So the bill was signed into law in 2017. So to answer Jeff's question, our Verify researchers contacted professional firefighters of Maryland President Michael Rund, who's testified before lawmakers about this tax deduction for years, and we reached out to the Comptroller of Maryland. Now, they both confirmed that the exemption does not extend to people who work outside of Maryland. One senator tried in 2018 to add retired D.C. responders, but unfortunately the bill never went anywhere. So we can verify, no, if you're a retired officer or firefighter who lives in Maryland but works or worked outside the state, right now you are not eligible for the Hometown Heroes exemption. Well, thank you to the heroes who put out fires. We throw water on fake news and hoax posts on Facebook and Twitter. Got something you want verified? Reach out to me directly. I'm on Facebook and Twitter at AdamLongoTV or email verify@WUSA9.com.
All right, so what's on our minds right now is spring.
Yes.
Yeah.
For good reason.
And it's going to feel like spring for a little bit, and then
a short time, and then it's going to get cold again. And we're in March, and March is a terrible battle between spring and winter. But eventually, we all know spring's going to win, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, for the bus stop tomorrow, now we're not talking to wind chills, but it's going to be just about as cold tomorrow morning as it was this morning. And we had some low to mid 20s in the burb. Dulles was 23 this morning, and I think similarly, we're going to see temperatures low to mid 20s in the burbs and low to mid 30s downtown. It will be clear, and it's going to warm up again, but still, only about 51 by noon and maybe 52, 53 by evening. A few clouds start to come in the afternoon as well. Still a pretty good start to spring as it rolls in at 5:58. Now, what is the deal with spring? Well, we talk about this all the time. It just simply means that the sun is over the equator, and it just kind of bisects the Earth, so we get equal day and equal night in both hemispheres. And we go into spring, and our friends in the southern hemisphere go into fall. And again, that occurs at 5:58. I'll put a blog up for you tomorrow on my Facebook page around 10:15. Now, here's the deal. We're going to skip Wednesday because Wednesday doesn't look so bad. Thursday, not so good. Here we are Thursday, stationary front off the coast. A low pressure develops off the South Carolina coast. Essentially a nor'easter, kind of a coastal storm. It's going to kind of hug the coast. Cold front to the west. Here comes the rain. We're looking at a pretty good soaker. I mean, probably as much rain as we've seen in the last month, and maybe as much rain as we've seen in the last 2 months. So look what happened. Now the RPM's finally catching on here. It's up to almost an inch now, and the GFS and European over an inch. And I think we're looking at an inch either side of 95. It's going to be a pretty good soaking rain during the day on Thursday. So just add some more time to your commutes on Thursday. In the meantime, spring-like tomorrow, which is nice when spring arrives and it actually feels like spring. Yellow weather alert Thursday for rain. It will be heavy at times in the morning and early afternoon. And even Friday, cool with more showers, so we may have to issue a yellow weather alert on Friday. We'll keep you posted on that. We're going to skip to Thursday. This is 7 o'clock Thursday. Green everywhere, so rain everywhere. And it doesn't matter where you're coming from, down from Hagerstown, up from Fredericksburg, in from Manassas, in from Annapolis, rain. Lunchtime, pretty heavy rain right through the Beltway and also either side of 95 between D.C. and Baltimore. And by 5 o'clock, it's lighter activity, but the roads are still going to be wet on the way home, so not a lot of fun. So we're looking at, again, in terms of impacts, well, you kind of figure this out. Morning commute, evening commute, high. Flooding will keep low, and right now, high winds we do not see as a problem, nor do we see any thunderstorms with this. So we're okay tomorrow, 57, 50 on Thursday, yellow weather alert with rain, and then 54 on Friday, mainly afternoon showers. We will monitor Friday for a yellow weather alert. The good news, we've not changed the weekend. Sunshine, mid-50s Saturday, mid-60s on Sunday. Rain develops on Monday, and just chilly and generally dry next Tuesday.
All right, Tom, tonight on The Late Show, Stephen Colbert sits down with MSNBC's Chris Hayes, and we've got a sneak peek.
Tune into The Late Show tonight. My guest is Chris Hayes. He's here to discuss his show, All In with Chris Hayes, which is a lot better than his original title, Half-Assing It with Chris H.
That's tonight right after our show, but we're not done yet because it's bracket time, and while the rest of us are still trying to figure out who we're picking, somebody knows who they want to go all the way.
Yeah, who did Redskins' Vernon Davis pick to win the NCAA tournament this year? That would make him dance like this. My man got moves. It's on the